Hey folks, Andrew here at Top Fitness Strategies. Hey, today's topic is going to be a little bit off the wall, if you will. It's going to be a little bit sporadic, if you will. And why is because when I was sitting down thinking about, all right, what do I want to talk about this time? I went through all my past videos and things of that sort and looked at my writings and what's going on with the web pages and things of that sort. I started writing down a few things, and believe it or not, I actually took some notes. As you can see, my big notepad here. I wrote down 4 things: mobility, strength, flexibility, and balance. As I'm writing these down, I'm thinking to myself, okay, why do I want to write them down? Why am I writing these words down? What possessed me, of all the things I've looked at, of all the notes I've taken, what possessed me to write down these 4 things, and what do they have in common? What they have in common is a lot of people over the age of 50 are not, I don't want to say well-versed is not the right word, are not obtaining any of these. They are, matter of fact, they're getting away from these. Now, if you're in the gym every day, if you're doing something every day, which is something that I preach at least 3 to 5 times a week, and what I preach is that all the time. Because once again, Top Fitness Strategies, we're all about fitness over 50, look good, look better, feel better, lose a little bit of weight. If you're looking for the rock-hard beach body, James Bond coming out of the ocean, Bo Derek running across the beach type body, yeah, you could do it with how I teach it, but I know not everyone is going to take the time or the effort to get there. So let's take baby steps, if you will. So going back to my notes, taking those baby steps: mobility, strength, flexibility, and balance. Okay. If you don't have any of those in your life, you need to start working toward those. And the first thing I would tell you to do is forget the strength, forget the balance at this time. Even though the strength is probably the hardest thing to do, and the balance is probably the easiest thing to do of those 4. And by balance, I mean how long can you stand on one leg. You want to really challenge yourself, stand up, of course on both feet. Stand up, close your eyes, and lift one foot about 2 or 3 inches off the ground. See how long you can stay that way. That's a balance exercise. All right, and then challenge yourself, close your eyes, and do it the other foot. See how long you can do it. Start doing that every night, every morning, whatever, and see if you can do it longer and longer. But anyway, so that's why I refer to as balance. Okay, the mobility and flexibility. That's the challenge a lot of folks in our age group, over 50, have. Why? Because at this point in our life, we're no longer the athletes we used to be back in high school and college. Chances are. Chances are you're at a job where you're sitting behind a desk or behind the wheel of a vehicle or something where you're basically sitting down most of the time. Yes, I know there are folks out there that have a lot more to do than that, but I'm talking the majority of the time. And whether you're a truck driver, a teacher, an office worker, or a factory worker, a lot of times you are sitting down or you're in one particular place. You're not moving around quite a bit. So once you're in that particular area, if you will, you're not flexing as much. You're not bending as much. You're not stretching as much. And why I'm bringing this up, because in my mind it's so clear. I'm trying to relay this to you that you need to be have the mobility going around. You need to have the flexibility. If you can't stand up and cannot touch your toes straight leg, you need to work on doing that, because that's something that most people our age can't do, and we need to start focusing on that. Basic stuff like that. Because think about it. Can you bend down and tie your shoe without losing your breath? A lot of people cannot do that. Just can't do it for whatever reason. Even if they bend down, they can't tie their shoe. They have to put their foot up on a chair or elevate their foot somehow to tie their shoe. If that's you, got to do something about it. Simple as that. Yeah, but Andrew, come on. I don't want to do the basic stuff. Give me the bench press, man. I used to be able to bench 450 pounds. I can still do that now. No, you can't. Start with the baby steps. All right? Start doing something that's going to be help you with flexibility and mobility. Get something going on with those two things. And there's a lot of stuff out there to try, workout programs or basic stretching stuff. And if you don't have it, don't have any idea of what to do, contact me. And I'll help you out. I'll put you through a program and we'll get you going. But let's at least get more flexible and have more mobility going for us. Let's at least start there. Once you start there, you start feeling better about yourself. Then we'll get you to the weight loss. We'll get you looking better, feeling better, losing some weight, and things of that sort. Okay, so I just want to stop at that or start at that, and which is a good transition right now because I said to contact me if you have any questions or if you need some help doing it. Great. Contact information is below. Also go to the site, topfitnessstrategies.com. Cheap plug, of course. And if you're here watching this, subscribe to the channel. Cheap plug once again, and we'll go from there. So I'll stop it here and listen to this again, watch this again, do it, whatever, and we'll go from there. All right, so this is Andrew, Top Fitness Strategies. Until next time, ciao.